Tuesday, July 27th, Board of Supervisors regular meeting. I'd like to welcome everybody here today. First item on the agenda is approve the minutes of the July 20th, 2010 regular meeting.
Mr. Chair, I'll move item number 1.
Second motion, Mr. Chairman.
Have a motion and a second. Any comments? Not all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 2 is receive and place on file drainage repairs. We have none. Item 3 on the agenda is receive and place on file letter ending employment of Jim O'Brien, Chief Deputy Sheriff, effective August 1st, 2010. Bob, you ready here?
I am ready. So moved to 9 minutes.
I'll second that.
Have a motion and a second. Any comments? Not all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 4 on the agenda is receive and place on file county recorder's report of fees collected for period ending June 30th, 2010.
Chairman, I'll move item number 4.
I'll second it.
Have a motion and a second. Any comments? Thank you. Not all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 5 on the agenda is approved contract agreement with Spencer Hospital for MHPD provider services.
Mr. Chairman, I move item 5.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any comments? Not all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 6 on the agenda is approved application for suspension of taxes per Iowa Code 429-9 for partial number 0100-0730426002.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item number 6.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Chairman.
Have a motion and a second. Any comments? Not all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 7 on the agenda is consider animal control contract proposal for fiscal year 2010-2011 at the current rate with the exception of a fuel surcharge.
Mr. Chairman, you have in your packet the next to last indication or request that the animal officer had. There is one since then received on July 26th, and in that particular one, which is the latest one, he has eliminated the request for adjustments if the gas price should go up. He also has eliminated any requests for increases. So I believe that he's asking for a 3-year contract, and yeah, the current contract has a 60-day provision in it for all parties involved. So it would be my suggestion that we go ahead and renew the contract at the current rate without any provisions for fuel surcharge. And I would make that motion and would entertain any questions.
I'll second that.
Have a motion and a second. Any comments?
Easy, I just struck with the exception of fuel surcharge. Up 7%.
Not all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Citizens' opportunity to address the board with that is not on the agenda. Rick, yes.
Yep.
First of all, I didn't know whether I was supposed to talk about that surcharge on fuel. Why do you use any fuel when you don't show up?
Did he finally show up? Did he
No, he had never.
He called you, didn't he?
Huh?
Did he call you?
Did he call
Has
you?
he talked to you?
No,
Okay.
but Bob Singer
I
called.
called and I gave him
You call. Are you gonna be the animal control man?
unlikely, Vic.
Well,
Very
I
unlikely.
I'll tell you, I think we're gonna get it done sooner than what we got. But,
I'll pass along,
okay.
the comments.
And I'm back up here on the drainage again. I hear they're gonna put that on the agenda next time. Eddie,
What's that?
that drainage down there. Somebody was telling us the other day they're gonna try to get it on the agenda next week.
Okay.
Is that true?
As far as,
Fixing it, getting it fixed?
well, I was talking to Larry, and we can do a work order.
Who's gonna pay the bill again? Now, you goofed with that 2 times already, and the people's paid through the nose for it. Now, everybody got water. If it would've been fixed the last time, 90% of them people wouldn't have the water you got now.
No, I don't agree with
Well, I'll tell you what, the water bubbled up by Larry Pingle's place in the ditch until it seeked its own level up the street by Dale houses. When it seeked its own level, it quit. The plumber went by and thought we had a water leak. Am I right, Dennis?
Yes.
And they sent the city man down. And we watched it, and the next day, her beehive was open, and you could see it, and the water quit bubbling up next to the telephone pole. So evidently that tile is plugged right there, and it can't get down where it belongs. And I told you Monday when I was down there, you graded that off so that guy could mow his yard and make it look beautiful for his building, and they did a good job. But he sure as hell didn't do nothing for the people that count on the water running off of their yard so they don't get in the basements.
Well, when I was talking to Linda, she said that water went down like the pipe was there. She said that water went down, it's going down faster now than it did before, so.
Linda who?
Bingo. She was
Well, evidently, you know, if you wait 5 years, I'm gonna go talk to the city this afternoon. I think you got one of them hooked in the sanitary sewer. Because up there on my building up there, it goes down right away. And the people on the end got sewage in their basement. And she told me last night, $20,000 worth of damages stuff in their basement. And you got a 24-inch tile over there, taking the water away. And if it was taking 18 to 20 inches of water, I would say 50% of that water would have never went in their basement. But it was more important to beautify the place than it was to fix the tile.
Vic, I'd like to say that I live on the other side of town, and we, in a brand new area, brand new sewer, brand new storm sewers, and I had water coming up through our storm sewers too in that rain. And there's 2 houses across the street from me that are $300,000 houses that had sewage and water in their basements too. So it's not just your area, it's every area.
That's right. But if there's something you know is wrong, ain't it smart to fix it?
Well, I don't know if we know what's wrong, and up there, you know, I don't know what we would fix up there either. We had 9 inches of rain in 3 hours. No time.
The city had Frank Farmer for an engineer. He engineered the sewer from Olson Park to Holy Rosary Church. He did such a sloppy job that they still go out and put pumps about every 3 blocks to pump it out. They had the street sweeper out sweeping human waste off the streets the other day.
We had it in our area too.
That's right.
I mean, it was just a normal amount of rain in 3 hours.
But this year, the ditch wouldn't take it. But if the culvert would, and when they graded that grass off down there so he could mow his yard, I asked you to come down and look at it with me, and you never come down.
Eddie said that he's had that looked over, and I've talked to these 2 guys, it's been looked over, you know,